Yes, start. Twitter did well to call out Trump, but fake news is an ecosystem by itself. As political ironies go, US President Donald Trump's tirade against social media platforms is a class apart. After Twitter flagged two of his posts as factually incorrect, the president threatened to strongly regulate or close down all social media platforms. Like most of his statements, this one too appeared on Twitter, where he has 80.4 million followers. When Mr. Trump entered the race for the Republican presidential nomination in 2015, critics scorned him as a mere inconsequential Twitter handle for his acrobatic posturing on the platform. But outrage is richly rewarding on digital platforms, as he went on to prove. Twitter, too, was a beneficiary in the process. The crafty use of social media for incidentary politics the world over scrapped the shine of these decentralized and unregulated platforms that were initially hailed as prodigiously democratizing. Controversies erupted in quick succession, including their role in genocides and election rigging. The misuse of social media to spread falsehoods that often incite violence has been a particularly tricky question. These platforms have often declared their commitment to stop fake news, but any attempt to enforce content regulation comes with additional complications as Twitter's attempt to face to fact check the president shows the intention to ensure all political decisions are fact bound and shorn of inflammatory rhetoric is laudatory, but no one body can be the enforcer in this. The current conflict between the president and social media platforms is only a component of the ongoing wider debate in the US on the nature of large tech companies. Big tech companies such as Google, Facebook, Amazon, Microsoft, and Apple have given rise to concerns of privacy, data misuse, political bias, monopoly behavior, tax avoidance, and national security. In the US, there is a common ground among the Democrats and the Republicans that these tech companies need to be reined in. Republicans say social media platforms are anti conservative. Democrats believe some of these platforms are easily manipulated by enemies of the nation and accuse them of unfair trade and labor practices and call for breaking them up. Facebook's attempt to launch a digital currency, Libra, has triggered sovereignty concerns among nations. It had to pay $5 billion in fines to settle investigations into its misuse of data in the Cambridge Analytica controversy. These companies boast of being global and able to fly above the eyes of government. Some reordering of that arrangements appears to be on the horizon, but it would be a pity if the trigger for the overhaul is on social media platforms attempt to call out the irresponsible statements of the world's most powerful leader. Full stop.